Hello, everybody, and welcome, to Malts and Meeples, where I'm playing another game of Spire's End. So, if you haven't been keeping up, every Monday I'm doing a chapter of Spire's End. Every Wednesday I'm doing a chapter of Spire's End Hildegard. Kind of comparing the two games, which honestly are actually pretty different when you get down to it, though definitely bits and pieces that tie the two together. I have the characters set up. I think I have it about where it was last time. I didn't quite remember the exact stats I had in terms of health and armor. I know the total pool that I'm picking from, so actually bet you it's something more like that. So let's get down to the table, and the farthest I've ever gotten in this game is to chapter 2 and through chapter 2. You could watch that on the playthrough I did previously. I hit a dead end with it. Oh, that is, it's Aberfeldy Scotch, like chocolate, it's really good. First card here, the twins. We roll a d8. 2, an ally suffers a damage. But the twins. The giant pillars mark the entrance to the next corridor. Obsidian tile stretches in every direction. It's dark, unsettling, and uncomfortably warm. As you cross the chamber floor, 2 dark forms appear on either side. They slide towards you with supernatural speed, as if pushed by a sudden, violent wind. They attack in unison. So the masked figure on the right makes the first move. A fist sweeps to your face. We have 18 and 19 to look at here. So, four, 5, 6, 7, 8 defense, and that is 8, 9, 10 health. I think that is how the health was. And we have a special rule here for a special thing that will happen if we get a certain combination. So they have the dual attack symbol like we do. And with that, it means they will be hitting whoever they attack twice. Which probably means we're going to be delving into these ally cards over here to get through them. So, you know what? Let's go pretty big here. Start out with Hildegard. Going 3. 3 for 3. But the big thing is it generates a shield. And, 8. I get back those 3 health, so I'm up 1. Over here for Rangataki, we're going to, I forgot to remove, I did remove a 3. 2 with a seduce. What does seduce do? Take 1 armor from the target? Yeah. No 8. I deal 1 damage. 4. Get back 1 health. Now, twins go. Attacking Hildegard. And we need to track the cards that they're pulling out here, because if we ever get 2 5s in a row, or 2 6s. So, let's see. I'll roll both black dice here. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still up. But only for a basic attack. Ooh, an 8. Knock another one off there. And give me another 8. 4. 1 health back. Not in a great spot here. We're just going to do the basic attack. Now I need to remember what the plus does. Oh, it hits everybody in play if there are multiple of them. I forgot to roll their recoup. They didn't. Well, they don't have any health. At that point, oof, nothing from Rangataki. But do manage to get 2 health back. Let's see if we're going after whom here. Rangataki is getting hit with attack 3. Ooh, 3 damage. And add a strength to the twins. Strength means +1 on your action roll. If you have, like in this case, where I roll an 8 and 3, it would give +1 to the 8, which maxes it out. But if you're only rolling 1 die, it gives it to that die. You know what? Just a basic attack. 4 misses. 4 heals up 1. And then, I mean, basic attack has to be another shield off. And 3. Nothing back. Probably losing somebody here. Well, it's only attack 1 on Rangataki. So, yeah. That's enough to take her out. I really like her as a character. And we're going to come in with Millicent, the Silk Weaver. So normally, Millicent would get 5 health and 2. But remember, in Chapter 1, you get a boost to your defense. So she comes in at +1. Let's just do a basic attack again with Hildegard here. 4, nothing. 5, another HP back. And then oh yeah, I forgot to do the Death Surge of Chant. Chant onto Hildegard. So let's do 2. Let's do the Silk Strike here. 8. Ooh, on the Silk Strike, that is 4 damage and bleed, I believe it is. So, basically, yes, they have boosted strength, but they're also going to be taking a damage starting each turn. That was worth it. Ooh, we got a 2 on Millicent. 8 and 4. So 3 damage straight through that shield. I guess I wasn't taking advantage. I need to remember to take advantage of resting. So you can, instead of attacking like I was doing, you can choose to not recoup. It's the action that you can take where instead of Let me find it on here. You can rest. And you just automatically heal up some. Now, granted, it's a fairly slow heal, which is kind of why I didn't do it. Down to how much? 5? You know what? Let's do 2. 6. That is 3 damage. And I forgot to roll a recoup for them, by the way. Nothing. 1 back there. And then let's do... Man, if I do 2, I'm going to have to rest next time I'm in combat. Oh, I got a 1. So that's lousy. 4. And cleanse. What does Chant do again? 0 damage from attacks. If they would ever attack Hildegard. So she'll take this. That will block one of them, basically stopping the damage. Now we're down to 4. Not that much left there. I want to be able to take him out this turn, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, we're... So. Let's rest for a turn. Place that there. Basically, if I can stretch out a couple rests for these characters. 2 on Millicent. 6 and a 3. So 1 point of damage. But now I'm going to rest with Hildegard again. And I'm going to rest with Millicent again. Oh, yeah, I forgot to take that off. There's our first 6 on 4, so low. This is a single die roll. 7. So they get turncoat. Ooh, and the plus means that everyone's a turncoat? Turncoat says, force an ally to attack an ally, number 2 action. So they're both going to attack the other one. 2 and a 7, of course. Ooh, that's 4 damage. That way. We're 100% resting over here again. None back to Millicent, thankfully. Do 2 damage. Let's just do 1 off of there. 5. 2 damage. We never pulled the combo. If we survive this encounter, it tells us to go to card 21. We skip 20. Triumph. Increase the ally hit point threshold by 1. As you strike the final blow, the remaining twin falls on the body of his dead brother. He pulls a cylinder out of his belt and presses his fingers to the top. With a rush of wind, their bodies turn to dust and disappear into the cracks between the tiles. The cylinder hits the ground and rolls off into the shadows. Half a face mask lies in front of you ominously. I want to take this just because it gives us some more attack. By the way, the rest tokens are off. It allows, on like a 1, to basically re-roll an attack, which would be nice. And we can only use it 3 times. That told us then to go to card 25. The Dim. After a few twists and turns, you come to a dead end. The wall is plain stone and one small square dead in its center. There's an abstract symbol on it with a horizontal slit in the middle. Do you have a key? If so, roll. In our case, 1, because we only have 1 key. And we didn't get the symbol, any of the symbols on there, so we don't have the key. Have to turn back and find another way forward, which takes us to card 27. You turn around and attempt to go a different way. You make a few turns and your path grows dark. If you have one of these items, a bag of blood, head of the underdweller, or rat antenna, we have rat antenna. The item is soaked in glowing blood, producing some light. You find yourself at another dead end. There's a small series of shelves in front of you. They are bare except for a single vial of another growing red liquid. You pocket the item and turn to find another path. You can tell that you are heading in a new direction. The halls are changing. You start to see small patches of red moss on the wall. The air smells like decay. So we have a blood bomb. One-time use. Super good numbers. 6 or 7 damage, but it 6 or 7 damage, but it only hits on 6 through 8. That then told us to go to card 31. Tale of 2 passages. You stand in front of 2 corridors. On the right is an incline with beds of inverted mushrooms and red moss draping down. The left descends into darkness. If Lefroc is in your active party, he is not. And let me get rid of this user. Sweet. And our first one, we can either go down or we can head up. So I believe I've done both of these at different times. And honestly, I don't know what to do differently. I think I went up last time. So let's head down. Head down to 47. What? I didn't realize it, but 33 was chapter 3. 31. So we made it through in basically no time whatsoever. Yeah, that's 20 minutes of time. We made it through chapter 2 and technically chapter 3. These are all different things you can hit with chapter 4, apparently, but I'm trying to think. I think that actually is it for tonight. This is going pretty well. I'm very curious to know how it's going to go going forward. We have a ton of characters left, 4, plus our 2 that are currently alive. We've found a number of different things that are useful, but it's interesting. I know that there are some spots you can get down here where you just end up dead. And that could very well happen this next time. So, upcoming streams, I guess. Upcoming streams next Monday. We're going to continue this with Chapter 4, 8:30 p.m. There's a whole lot more in Chapter 4, so it very well might take us longer. If it does, that's good. On Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be playing Spire's End Hildegard, playing through Chapter 3. And maybe I'll have, off to the side, I don't have anything easy grab right now. I might grab something in case it goes fast. That on Wednesdays, I want to shoot for more of like the hour-long stream. On Mondays, because I'm also doing podcast editing, things like that, I don't mind having a little bit of a shorter stream. And yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to get through Chapter 3 and 4 just like that today, but so be it. And yeah, that was fun. If you want to see more of the content that I put out, head over to nerdologist.com. Wow. And port. We're making it to the big time. Not really, but but with that, yeah. Back to the website, yeah. Nerdologist.com, writing about all sorts of fun, nerdy things. A review of Strike. Put that out today, and yeah. I mean, there's just all sorts of nerdy content. I did 5 video games I'd like to see turned into a board game last Friday. I'm going to continue that series. I think next thing up, I'm going to do 5 movies or 5... I don't know what I want to do yet. Movies, books, TV shows, anime that I would like to see turned into a board game. But once, maybe twice a week, cover that topic right now. And then finally, also have the 10-minute Marvel podcast. That actually is what I'm going to get back to editing once I'm done with this stream, is that podcast, because, well, I just like talking about Marvel, and there's plenty of stuff to be talking about. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Check out any of those things. If you want to know when I go live, click that subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment. Do you think I made a good choice? Not? Are you surprised as I am that I skipped Chapter 3 completely? That, bottoms up.